Ahoy everyone, CPT-MAELSTROM here. In this video, I'm gonna show some cool flares you might never seen before. As a Dauntless partner, I have access to all of them and I can show them, but these flares are also on the Dauntless wiki. Flares also have some history, so in this video, I'm also sharing that, not just randomly shooting up some flares. I made this video with the help of one of the biggest flare corrector, Korupikid. He also one of the few people who keeps the Dauntless wiki up to date. Let's start with the rarity of the flares. The higher rarity the flare has, the more visual effect it has. But did you know there's a rarity higher than legendary, called artifact? Before the exotic and die rumors, exotic and die drops from behemoths were called artifacts instead legendary. But with flares, artifact just simply means it's old, like founder flare. The developer flare was also artifact rarity, but when they added the new developer flare, the rarity of these dev flares got changed to legendary. Legendary flares has these random symbols on it, and most of them has unique smoke pattern behind them, like a flower. Epic flares are horizontal images and much bigger than rare flares. The rare flares are mostly partner and promotional flares. These promotional flares are like Curse, Razer, Logitech and all kind of gaming companies. This has only a single color. The uncommon flares are the shop flares and the common flare is the starter flare. About 3 years ago it was changed how you got the rare flares. Right now when you got your code you input it into the website and the flare gets unlocked. But before this you got a flare core what you had to open to get the flare. It looked cool when people had many different type of cores, but with the new core breaker you can no longer see these unique cores. But even before this, in the very early days of Dauntless, you could buy chroma cores which contained random dice, transmog stones, flares, banners and other cosmetic items, so basically a loot box. I guess now is the point to actually show some unique flares. There's 413 flares in the game. I'm not going to show all of them, but some of the cool ones. Many of them are no longer available. I tried to reach out to old partners, but their flare codes are no longer working. I even got a gifted Twitch subscription to Ryan in case he can still give away his flare. His flare also has Kanshu and Bakuya from Fate series, so overall it's cool looking. Dickbutt is also a developer flare, so sad news, no one can have it, not even me. Revi's new flare looks nice, but I like the old one much more. I'm not sure if he can still have working codes, because he no longer makes Dauntless content for about a year or so. Before Hunting Grounds existed, there was only a single behemoth on the island. When players loaded in, we scattered around the map, and when someone found the behemoth, they shoot up the flare. When Hunting Grounds got added, we could see where are the behemoths, but all of them were question marks on the navigation, so we had to shoot up a flare so others can also see which behemoth is that. But that was changed a few months after Hunting Ground release, so now we can see every behemoth. So in the end, flares got reduced to simple cosmetic with no gameplay purpose. Most of the flares I showed are no longer obtainable. But the flares which I think are cool and still available are Felony, Radazuken, Shanks, LTO Vic, Grunge Bob, and of course mine. Usually we giving our flares away either on Discord, Twitter, or during Twitch streams if you subscribe. I no longer have time to stream, but if you subscribe and have your Twitch connected to Discord, you can ask for my flare. Subscribers also get one of the currently available Huntpasses, but if you don't want to pay, I also giving codes away every week. Currently I'm giving away 15 of my flare codes on my Discord server, but usually I also give away Twitch partner bundles, Huntpasses, and Twitch weapon transfers. There's also two extremely rare flares. First is Venture Beat. This flare was made for a journalist, but they never distributed it. There's probably only one single person who has it because they messaged this journalist. The second is Steamroller animation. This flare was made for the Steamroller animation team. They had Dauntless in the alpha days, so like 6-7 years ago, but this was completely removed from the game, at least on the live server. This flare is also unique because you get most flares by redeeming a code, while this flare got added to the animation team's accounts. There are also many promotional flares which were made but never distributed, so publicly are not known. And that's everything for now. If you are interested in the list of existing flares, you can find them on the Dauntless wiki. If you would like to see which partner flares are currently obtainable, check the Dauntless community website. In the past few days, we got 4 new partners. This is the list of the old partners, and this is the list of the updated one. But still many of them didn't make videos in the past year, but it looks so much better instead the old one with partners who are inactive for 3 years. The new partners might need 1 to 3 months to get their own flares, unless they quit the game before that and the devs ends up not making it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see more similar videos, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. See ya!